So anyway, my friends, wherever you are, I know you're watching or you're listening or you'll watch later. I really appreciate you and I pray for you every day, and I can't do without you. I always get problems doing this, what I do, but one thing I have to tell you is that I don't live on doing this. This is just fun, and I just love to, you know, you don't follow me for nothing. So I feel like it's my job, or I am expected to, of course, entertain you a bit sometimes, because I know some of you have bad days, busy days and stuff. So you need, you know, you don't follow me in vain. So the songs I'm playing now are the people that, those that really touch my heart and touch my soul and mind, and I go boja boja, I go when I listen to them, you know. I get sophisticated with aerobaristic doodlement into the, you know, like aluo. Hey, hera manya sayo mio kikonango lokpachi Lokpachi,
This is Rumba Japan #1. Tuko hapa studio, Master Clear Music, John Jr.
You guys, let me tell you something about Johnny Jr. today. I know most of you don't really know Johnny Jr., yeah? I know him a bit. And I'm going to talk to you about him from my own perspective, okay? How I know him. So Johnny Jr. is a former band member of my favorite band, the Limpopo International, which was led by Musa Juma and his brother Omondi Tony. So Omondi Tony died first. And then Musa Juma remained and led this band, bringing up and really, you know, making roots in something we call Luo rumba, okay? Rumba without an H. You know, we have the Latin rumba, which is very different. But then that's my, you see that? Yeah. So, Luo rumba, is special. We have, in Luo, we have rumba, we have benga. Nowadays, we have even rubenga, which is a mix of rumba and benga. We have ohangla, which is traditional, that if you go to like, what do you call this? Music festivals, you listen to original ohangla, or if you grew up in the village, or if you go to visit the Luo villages, like, I don't know whether these days these things are there. This era of Facebook has spoiled everything. But me, I grew up in the village, so I know these things a bit. So Johnny Jr. was a band member of the Limpopo International, yeah? He sang under Musa Juma. And when Musa Juma died, he found his way. Just like also Press the Bandas was also a member, and also the great producer, what do you call him? What's his name? Madanji Perimeter. Okay. But Johnny Jr. is a very low-key guy. And his shows are normally filled. His concerts are normally filled. I normally don't play Johnny Jr.'s songs when I'm going live, when I'm doing my own shows. Why? Because the songs are a bit long and they're more of loungy songs. Those are songs that you sit down drinking some beer or some nice cold wine, and then maybe cuddling with your husband or your sponsor, or with your ndogo ndogo, with your you know, blesser, wherever, and you just go to the stage once in a while, you know, just go, and you don't dance that like roughly, you know, you guys, when I do lives, you like me to dance roughly, you like me to dance like to show you my waistline and to wherever. But Johnny Jr.'s songs cannot be danced like that. So that's why normally I spare you from putting them live, because I don't want to spoil the mood of Johnny Jr.'s songs. His songs are more of lounge. So if you go to where Johnny Jr. is playing, people are normally sitting in their seats and eating some nyama choma, drinking real drinks, and their cars, you know, big cars, people with big cars, not small cars. You don't go to listen to Johnny Jr. in a piki or in a bike, you know. People who go listening to Johnny Jr. are people who are driving cars, you know? You know what I mean? You get me? Huh? I'm trying to explain for you things that you should, I just want to tell you the real things, okay? So, Johnny Jr. fans are people who drive Lexus and Prados and Range Rovers and people who work so hard during the day but then want just to chill in the evening with some music in the background. People like me, you know? Huh? People like me. People who sail in boats and ride in big cars, you know? Those are the people who go listening to Johnny Jr. And Johnny Jr. himself is not a dancer. He's not a dancer. He's not a jawalo. He doesn't wallow. He's very quiet. He only like holds his microphone like this and always just does that slowly, and only concentrates on what's coming from his heart and his soul and his mouth. With his wife, Nyoremo, sitting always behind him. Everywhere he goes to perform, his wife, Nyoremo, is always behind him. They always go to all concerts together. This lady never leaves him alone. So, those are not places for Jowalo. Jowalo are these, slaves who keep jumping up and down and who wants to be sung all over, Johnny Jr. only, mentions the names of the people who are really into his club, people who have a website known as Johera Mag Johnny Jr., people who are deeply rooted in his music, people who are making business, big business, people who are making a community out of his music. So don't just look at this guy like that. I've just gotten the feeling and the urge to talk to you about Johnny Jr. because I've seen since he wedded that people really don't know Johnny Jr. People really don't understand this guy. I was in Kenya over Christmas holidays. The whole of the Christmas season I was in Nairobi and Siaya and Kisumu and Bondo and where Joma Tek Tek are. You know me, when I land in Kenya, I just don't walk around with people. I walk around with people, So, and I fly around with people. So I was where these people were. And I realized that the person who used to be wherever we were was Johnny Jr. Why? Because of the kind of audience he attracts. Everybody has their own talent. Everybody has their own audience and their own crowd. But Johnny Jr. is very different. If you listen to Johnny Jr. first, if you're a first timer or you're a new fan of his, you'll think he's boring. But if you sit down and listen to the words of his songs and the calmness and the beerness and the Tuscaness in his songs, then you realize, okay, I've been missing something, okay. And if you're single and you're looking for, Joma Tek Tek, if you've been looking for contacts, you have to visit Johnny Jr.'s concerts. That's where you find people like me. So when you see me not playing Johnny Jr. songs in my kitchen, know that Johnny Jr. songs don't belong in the kitchen. They belong in a lounge or in a studio. If you want to listen to Johnny Jr. songs, all of them, go to my radio. By the way, as I'm sitting here in the kitchen, I have a radio station, okay? I have a radio that works 24/7. It's called the Proud Chocolate Radio. And it's even alive as I speak. So don't look at me now and you think, she's telling us to subscribe on her YouTube channel so the radio is not working. The radio is working, I beg, it's working. It's a music radio. Music. Like lounge. For people who are stressed up, you just need some peace with yourself. Earphones, rap. iPhone X. The latest. It is for the latest gadgets, okay? What? Now, this guy is a slow motion guy. He doesn't like to speak a lot. He doesn't talk much. He's very down to earth. He's very low key. He concentrates on his talent, which is music, and his business and his life. This thing called music, this thing called Luo Rumba is his life. He lives in it. He works in it. He feeds his family with it. He flies around with it. He gets contacts with it. It is his life. It is not just fun. And he has a base, He's not a kind of person who you'll ask to go and perform for you in the diaspora and he will come. He can't come to the diaspora. Why? Because he is really booked in Kenya, and every weekend that is lost flying around or going to dance in clubs abroad is a waste of time for him. Sitting in a plane to go to Texas to go and perform in a club is a waste of money for him, because that time he's wasting on the flight going to Texas is enough for him to perform within hours in different places. He can perform at Orengo's place to his personal guests, which he does. He can perform at Raila Odinga's home. When he's not in those clubs, those ones that he normally performs in, then he is privately booked because of his low-keyness, because of his humbleness. He's very humble. The guy is really humble. Even if you're speaking to him like in a personal level, you're like, you have a date and you want to talk to him, you keep telling him, okay, come again, come again. He speaks like, slow, very, very quiet, very quietly. And Johnny Jr. is a very loyal man. He got to know Nyoremo, and he showed you, or he introduced Nyoremo to you guys in his previous album, which is titled Nyoremo, and even made a video with this lady. And you guys just assumed. You thought, he's fire. Until he decided to now show you the Msimamo, Slay Queens. I hope now you're going to respect him and let him be. That woman you see behind Johnny Jr. is not just a wife. That woman is his business partner, is his biggest supporter, is his everything. So don't sit down and think, oh, Susanna Wio amepotea, Atiana songs, see what. Susanna Wio has a new album. It's just not out yet because she's not after money. She's not after YOLOs. She's like Johnny Jr. They take their time. The songs are there, but they're not disparate, okay? There are people who have already made their lives, okay? They drive well. Susanna drives a Range Rover and lives in her own boat house in the middle of Nairobi, deep in the city, not in the ghetto. And Johnny Jr. drives a Mercedes Benz, among others. And owns a production studio with quality machines from his club members. Like I told you, his supporters are not Facebookers. His supporters are real people who are investing and who know what he's capable of, okay? His wedding actually had only like 200 people only. 200 people. If it was a person who likes publicity, it would have been announced like months ago, and it would have been, like fire. He would have wanted all his fans and all his clients and everybody to come. But it was just about him and his wife, to make it godly and to make it real, okay? And that is the reason why he did it low-key, and it only, of course, came out because he did not tell the people who were invited in his wedding not to take photos. Me, if I happen to wed one day in this life, I'll just have to put a bouncer at the door to collect all the phones before you go in. Because no matter how secret you want to put your personal things, there's always that person who's going to put alive or to take photos and put on Facebook. And us, we are journalists. When we get those photos, we just congratulate you with them. But he didn't mean to have it out there. Okay? He just wanted low-key. And he had really only 200 people in his wedding. The people maogeno, the word geno. The people who he really treasures, the people who he'd want to also be at his funeral. Those people whom he trusts most, who are within the country, are the ones that he invited to his wedding. So don't be jealous. Don't feel bad if you noticed that this person did a wedding and did not invite you. Even if you're the loyalist fan. Sometimes private things are private, okay? But he made an example. He did well, and he showed you that really he's not disparate. His music is his job. His wedding is his personal stuff. Only he has to do it like it's supposed to be done because his wife deserves it. I've seen us sit in the cold the whole night waiting for Johnny Jr. to finish his gigs, moving from one place to the other. Sometimes, like over Christmas, they were booked. I attended Johnny Jr.'s concert at our friend's place in Bondo. And then we went to Sega, around Sega, at Orengo's place. He had a concert there, and the very next day he had a concert at a VIP hotel in Madeira. I think it's VIP Madeira. The next day he had a concert in I don't know, Migori. The next day in Kisumu, and this woman was always with him, organizing, talking to the hello, she deserves it. So let us just be positive, and let's just be people who can borrow a leaf from one another and learn positive things and just spread positivity, because this life is short. You never know when you're going to die. You can wake up tomorrow and then you have a road accident and you're dead. So wasting time pinning somebody down because of something that only has to do with him and his money and his life is a waste of time. People who don't know Johnny Jr., today I want you guys to go and listen to Johnny Jr.'s songs deeply. There's a song titled Mashabiki, where he thanked his fans. That was a long time ago. If you listen to the words of Mashabiki, you'll notice this guy loves his fans. When you go back to a song called Janyamware, you notice how much he treasures the people who love him and support him dearly and go out of their way to invest their money in what he does. When you go back to Dano Tamwanyasai, you realize he's talking about reality, things that are happening all over. The way people are negative about other people's lives, the way people are just all over people's lives. It is just nice. I'm not saying he's perfect. Nobody's perfect in this world. But I can loudly say, he's the king of Luo Rumba. Yeah, kill me if you want. That is Johnny Jr. Susanna is a very good friend of Johnny Jr. Very, 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 very good friend. And that is why she was the only artist who was invited in that wedding. Johnny Jr. has characters like Susan Owiwa. She knows her clientele. She knows her level. She knows where she performs. And that's why she keeps it low. Susanna is a UN ambassador, okay? So she's always booked in UN gigs. So she knows very well when I go perform at an event that is for United Nations, I'm sorted. One performance at the United Nations for Susanna is like 6 months of a good life in Nairobi. Everybody has their own lane. There are people who are talented in dropping hits or dropping songs and dropping wherever every day. But there are people who are talented at making permanent hits. You drop one song and it's forever. Like Kisumu 100. Susanna has a lot of songs. Like the latest songs of hers are like, one is called Ngato Kangato Gimare, which is really nice. Ngato Kangato Gimare, Ngato Kangato Gimare. And then there's another one about racism and tribalism by Okite. There's another one called Odonjo Kosoko Donjo. You guys even don't know about them. Why? Because when she's invited anywhere, people always want to hear Kisumu 100 because it was a real meaning song, okay? That is why. But otherwise, she has a lot of songs, but she's not really in a hurry to release them. She performs them in her private events, and she has her money intact. So please, take your time, listen, but don't come listening to Johnny Jr. wanting to dance like Ohangla. Ohangla is not what Johnny Jr. sings, okay? Ohangla is those songs that we dance to, okay? Those are Ohangla, like it sounds like the Ohangla, the word Ohangla is for Ohangla, okay? And then with Emma Jalamo, for example, Emma doesn't sing Ohangla and doesn't sing rumba. Emma has a blend of Ohangla and rumba in it, okay? Emma Jalamo's songs are rumba Ohangla. They are cool, they're wrapped up, they're positive, they're like mostly poetry and quotes and sayings in a song. Okay, so if you want to listen to Emma, you go slow when dancing. You go slow. You dance, yes, but slow. Being keen on the wordings. When you go to listen to like Musa Jakadala's songs, then you're allowed to dance because that is Ohangla. Okay? Normally Ohangla is about drums and peng and what. But now, with this modern world, and with the super producer who knows how to produce the latest Ohangla, definitely give credit where credit is due, even if people are stupid. But sometimes people are talented. So the producer of Ohangla nowadays is a person who knows how to produce Ohangla. And it's Ohangla that is acceptable, that the whole society can listen to. But Luo Rumba needs needs people who are over 40 years. Those are the people who can understand. Over 40, okay? Not kids, okay? With kids are not for rumba like Johnny Jr. That is for from 35 going ahead. Those are the people who can listen to Johnny Jr., okay? So, not in a bad way, just trying to teach you a bit of how things work here, okay? So now, let me play you a song by Johnny Jr. again. The one I was playing before talking was Dano Otamo Wang Nyasai, which simply means, again, the behaviors of human beings perplex even God. Nyasai is God. But I have another one that is titled Ogada. That one he sang about a friend, but also very nice. I think those are the songs, some of the songs that oh, let me play for you Nyoremo. Also is nice, but you can listen to them on your own. Sometimes our Luo musicians, they just like drama. It's just, instead of just appreciating themselves and staying in their lanes, they just like to fight, and they like to concentrate on other people's lanes, other musicians' lanes, instead of, I don't know. That's the problem. But the likes of Johnny Jr. and Emma Jalamo is also some low-key one. Very low-key. And then me, I like men. I like men who sing in suits. If you want to toy on my heart, if you want to like put my heart in pieces, but in a good way, wear a suit when you're performing for me. Not just throwing clothes on your body, left, right, center. You know, we have seen all that. You know, I don't like musicians who are not hip-hop stars, and then you want to perform like Luo Rumba in hip-hop attires. Sorry, I don't like it. I like if you're performing for me Rumba, you have to Luo Rumba. You have to wear a suit without a tie, no ties, just a suit with a shirt, open, some buttons, 2 or 3 there. And the suit must also fit you well, and then you don't move around, you don't hula baloo on the stage. You just stick to the microphone and just, you know, you can check me left, right, center from the angle where you are, okay? Not over moving. I just want to listen to what you're saying and look at the way your shoes are shining on your feet. That is all. If you're singing for me or Hangla, then you are allowed to wear like a jeans, you know, a pair of jeans with maybe a shirt and a coat, maybe if you like, or you can go traditional Ohangla, traditional, no. I think jeans is okay with Ohangla, no problem. If you're playing for me, I don't know what, then you know how to dress. But you can't come on stage dressed like you want to sing some other things, then you drop some other things. It doesn't work like that, okay? For me, this is from my own perspective, as a Luo music expert, okay? You get me? Are you getting me? Are you getting to where I am going? That is how it is. And that is how you draw funds. And then, now if you tell me to pay like maybe 300, 400 shillings to enter a club you're playing in, then I come and pay even 500 bob. And I even pay the bouncer in advance. And I don't want makelele. I want people to sit down and listen. Only the people who have really, who the music have really touched their heart should stand up for a few minutes and go and shake a bit on the stage and go back to their seats, okay? Not permanently dancing on the stage. You just drop a bit of your ass on the stage, just a bit, you know. You show your clothes, you show your figure a bit on the stage, and then when you leave people hanging, you know. Are you listening, ladies? Okay, ladies from Kisumu, could be a stage to the kukurwa kuruma bear fundamentals neno mabeto. Utmi ojogo tamama na matwis. Okay, yengri the whole night. Yengo matwis idoke bede kom. Yengo matin iwe amono jogo beno luye gi wangi. Winjo, kichope stage kanyacha tidoro mono jogo luye gi wangi. Idhi yungo matin to yudo ka koro di chuogo koro ngini ma luwi kiki wuthi doke komcha idgi luwi gi dok sama tin to drink moro selware e kombi ok beta barama chi beta this inise dia stage koro imela this ada Wega urumiela this. Ubelo ma mos. Ka in ngat munge kateri nyangia kama endi. To ichopo kuma ji ong'eyi to poko neni. Titokea mana matis. Kini tokea komroma kuma joma beo bete. Kuma VIPs obete. Ichung timo imoso jo pengi in a way ma substantial. In a way ma classy. Yani ikalo kanyo moso kimos ngato gilueti. Idhi mbele kanya ti yungo matis kende ti ngao nguti malo kama ti shake dreadlocks kama nendo ti shake kama no matin ti duogo ti bet penyi taso gimi madho bende bedo gimo ma classy. An kama ka madho gimota madho giminongo ni gimaraila madho ilongo ni Remy Martin mane mabea keto kata mana if you know VSO pimo koma gerger you know ama matel ka emi keto na kata kumit na to en gima nigi status winjo matel moko ma nigi status ka emi keto na kanyo samoro ka bimadhe lakini abro bele inya keto na be nya siga moro mana of classiness kanyo mar sungruok choke okubi ubara kanyo sijui gigango ka no smear of ice kia asa wuto kanyo mosto be okumosa oyuma okimosa musa jia bara match musa jinin koro inena ini tima meet and greet isud ichopo matinto ngato wachani nane ni kama to okubadhi nge ichaki do manandege kendi woki ingeyo okinyisri everywhere niko di interview radio stations do to ni nyangi ochopa mano is not me ginena mane ongwe ya mama twist kama to kagifanya matinto kido mia contacto to asechopo kendo loka ingeyo that's how we do it, that is how we do it nge okibede ngat majong'eyo ngat mo jong'eyo ngat makoro cheap majong'eyo left right center maka ngat odie club to yudi ko bigana to yudi mo slow eki ingeyo you get me you understand me ekaka anga kakinena ni ekaka anga manengi mana kaka anga ngama slow culture but you know kane jikonda kata ingena mabor an Germany an mabor kata yungo mana andok rama ma yungo raka kadwaro to ane jikonda nganya go ya onge to sama wuok jikon makoro aduo akoro an real koro ni reality life cha to kenda pogora malich an nyako ma close gi ji mang'eny an nyako ma gwetha high left right center kama matatubo kaidhga oyuma unless I'm broke okaidho yuma no nyaka yud taxi maber taxi kaka Suzano yo kama ngeyo masua nyaka dot bas ekaka ikita tan ngima ni kama iketeno ngamota mionge donge idake ngima mi yiero donge ngima ni no ikete mana kaka iketeno inge save pesa ni matin ma ingo no inge keto rigo klasi to in kibiro tidwa chaka pesa matin miya go loka ma twis mitiyo ne matek 8 hours every day 3 jobs idwa ola ji bido ola bara machenda idwa miya ji drinks left and right do chima kama molech 24 hours a day mamolech expensive right achiel 4000 idwa keto riengi mama malo mokumari save pesa bwana save mondi vi ketrigo e classiness imanyo jok ma nyalo konyi jok ma nyalo mi nying bwana iwuotho gi jok ma koneni go to iwacho ni okay I see ilimo joma dongo ma nyalo mi gweth jok ma nyiri ma pek ma tindo ka in marom kodi lakini no seny loso maber ma kaka Gladys wanga kamae nge ji aina go you get me okay wuotho gi jomo koma madoro ni gin makindi chul every bill kiny to peso rumo ichako gi kure. I'm just telling you the truth though. If you don't understand Luo, I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you, but my Luo always has to kyang waningeno dak Germany ka onge gi dialect kata accent do Luo wacho mana kaka enta winjo koro understand me. But I'm trying to tell you the truth though, how I live my life. If you want to know me, because I've told you about Johnny Jr., now let me tell you about me. Okay? If you've been following me and you don't know who you're following, this girl here, this girl is unique and different. This girl is a girl who, what you see on the screen is what I serve you. But the rest of my life is mine, because why should I cut the coat according to not my size? What I give you is what the fire can police up. with my fire washer there. So me, I like to run around with people who can save my life at situations, okay? People who, if they drive with me somewhere and I'm stuck, really I'm stuck, they don't have to ask me whether I have something to save myself. They automatically save me, you know? Automatically save me, okay? That is how I do my things. And even though I can afford hotels, and I even have actually, if I want, I can, and even have my things which are doing good, actually. I don't have to tell you everything. I'm a secretive girl and that's my life. I don't go paying intercontinentals and I don't know Hiltons and what to show you on the internet that I'm living in a hotel. And I also don't have to live in my house because my house can give me money, okay? Because I don't live in Kenya, I live in Germany. So why should I have a house in Nairobi that waits for me until I come? And that's a waste. I'd rather rent it out and then it gives me money, and me, I only come for 3 days, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. I can squat at my personal high-class friends' places. You know, you get me? You get what I'm saying? So don't always just judge people. Learn from people. Don't, you know me, I've been in this country, Germany, for 14 years now. You can't expect me to not know what I'm doing, okay? You don't expect me to not know what I'm doing. So when you see me accommodated by my friends or my family, it doesn't mean that I don't have my own house. I have my own house. It's only that it's giving me money instead, okay? One day when I move back to Nairobi or to Kenya, I can have it for myself. But because I'm not there, I put it out for business. And my good friends like Susanna Wio or like my auntie Mama Ida, or like my friend, my girlfriend, and the person, a girl I really admire to death, Gladys Wanga, I can just knock their houses and they open for me. Big people, even the MPs, members of senators, and anybody. And me, you know, I love to walk around with politicians. They can all open their doors for me, and they do open their doors for me. So when I go to Siaya and I don't have a place to sleep, I'll sleep at Masanga's house. When I go to Kisumu and I don't have a place to sleep, I'll go to Ounga commercials, villas, and sleep there. When I go to Nairobi and I don't have a place to sleep, I'll go to Susanna Wio's house, or I go to Raila Odinga's house. When I go to Homa Bay and I don't have a place to sleep, I go to Gladys Wanga's house. Or when I go to Uyoma and I don't have a place to sleep, I go to Otiende Amolo's house. If I go to, you know what I'm saying? You just have to create connections and create friends. Build friendships. And they can help you in one way or another, okay? So that is how life is. Yeah? That is how we do things. Yes, I'm just teaching you things or two. So don't always just jump and compare people. Even Akoda always teach you that if you see her with this and that, don't think everybody's like that. Let people be on their lanes, and my lane is my lane, okay? Everybody has their lanes. Respect your lane, stick to your lane, cut your coat according to your size. That's it. What are we talking about? By the way, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Proud Chocolate. I'm Proud Chocolate everywhere. On YouTube, Proud Chocolate. Instagram, Proud Chocolate. Everywhere is Proud Chocolate. So you're welcome. My radio is available. Just Google Proud Chocolate Radio. And it just plays music. The reason why I started that radio is just to make, those days when I started it was a long time ago. It's because there was no much African music on the internet. And I used to miss African music, okay? I missed African music a lot, especially Luo music. I love Luo, particularly Luo music, and missed it a lot. And I had a lot of music privately. So I thought I wanted to share it. I would love to share the music with my other diasporans and people who have migrated from Africa or have come to Europe or to America for different reasons, and I cannot access Luo music. That is why I decided to start that radio, and I put all the music in there so that you just listen at your own time. It's not like all these other radio stations that give you news and weather forecast and I don't know what and latest what. No. It's all about music, okay? Just music. So if you Google Proud Chocolate Radio, or if you have TuneIn app, look for Proud Chocolate Radio, then you click favorites and just listen and enjoy. That's it. It has gospel music. Like on Sundays, it plays the whole day gospel music. And it has Luo rumba, it has bongo music, it has all African music in it, every one of it. Okay? So I hope I've answered your question. It's very simple, not complicated. So those who expect that I boast here about radio station and I don't know what, those who always want to turn a mosquito into an elephant, oh this, oh that, I beg. My radio is not like Kiss FM. It's the same thing, but it doesn't employ anybody. It's just about music, okay? But it transmits all over the world. Yeah. So YouTube, I do YouTube. Why? Somebody asked, oh, is it only about YouTube? Yes, YouTube is also social media. And there are many people who are not on Facebook, but they really access YouTube because with YouTube, you have everything from the world, serious things. You can listen to news, you can watch documentaries, you can do experiments, you can search how to do things, how to work on computers, how to repair walls and stuff. So such friends of mine who are not on Facebook, I try to reach them through YouTube, okay? So I'm not on YouTube because I want money or because I don't have this or because I don't have a radio. No, I'm on YouTube to reach those friends of mine who would love to watch me, but they're not on Facebook because they don't like Facebook.
Proud chocolates.
Follow me on Instagram if you wish. You don't have to. Only if you wish. Proud Chocolate. Bye-bye, guys.